Hello. I'm working on my camera. Should be loaded now, I think. Fingers crossed. There's a baby in the background talking to himself, so you'll be able to hear that in its entirety of cuteness. One second. Now I got all kinds of tabs all over the place on my screen. Okay. Gonna keep this muted and load up the game just so it's not blaring loud for you guys. And I need to put in my earbud. Yeah. Earbud is not connecting. Awesome. Hello? Now my earbud isn't connecting for some reason. Or having a great time. This is awesome. Where is my Bluetooth settings? We had an issue with the audio not going through my speakers. And now it's going through my headset, but not showing that it's going through my headset. What the hell? What is happening? I can't even ask Dakota for help because he's in the bathroom. So I can see it literally still going through my speakers. I can hear it going through my speakers, but I can see it connected to my headphones. What is happening? Can I even mute? I can't mute. I mute and it doesn't actually mute the game. What the hell? Well, that worked. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know what's happening, guys. I can try to connect my earbud, and it's showing in my settings that it's connected to my earbud, but it's not playing in my earbud. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah. Do I need to close this to get it to work properly? I don't know what's happening. Now it's showing for audio for you guys, but not for me. What the hell? This is a day. We're having a day already and it hasn't started. I wanted to start stream early because it's working. I had everything up and working and now it's not working. I can hear it connecting, but it's not playing any sound. What in the crap? Okay, seems like I'm not getting sound today. You guys are though, luckily. Don't know what's happening. Okay, that's working. Everything's working except for my sound. I guess we'll find out when it blares through my speakers that it worked. Okay, today's Vincent's birthday. Get a gold bar. I'm gonna accept it, but I know I can't do that right now. It's so early on. And we're working on our little friendships. Yeah. I need to donate these things. I'm so confused. I don't understand what's going on. He's talking to the little boy in the mirror, by the way, so he might get upset here in a bit. I don't like that I don't have sound. I have it literally speaker on, playing. And it's not on. It's not playing through the speaker. Will you adopt this cat? Yeah, sure. Sure, I want to adopt the cat. Let's name the cat. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that sound went different. I can hear my... So I know my earbud's working. Because I turn on the audio for the stream, and it's working there. But it's not working in the actual game to my earbud. This is weird. I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, I can't hear the earbud at all. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna get the silo today. That, I think 100 stone is what I need. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that it's working on the stream, but I just can't hear anything. It's just so sad. Yeah. Yeah. Just munching on his hands. Okay. So we need to turn these in. This will be for the silo. I need a gift for Vincent. I don't think I have anything he likes. Yeah. Let me look. Okay. He likes daffodils. Okay. And I need to water the crops. Which will take so much energy. Oh, yeah? He's not as loud as I thought he was. When I did... You can definitely hear him. But he's not as loud as I originally thought he was. You know, you're yelling at the stream very loudly, Bubba. Yes, you are. Okay, I'm going to go fishing today, actually. So this we'll take with us. This is for Vincent. This is donate. I'm gonna wait to break these open. Yeah. Okay, he's starting to get mad at the little boy in the mirror. He doesn't know it's him yet. He hasn't figured it out. It's you, I swear. He's not gonna hurt you. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah. So, Daddy, I'm yelling at the little boy in the mirror, and he's not going away.
Want it to go away, bud? You want it to go? Okay. There, they got away. They got away. What? Then you warm. Better turn the air on.
That's because Mommy got really cold last night and turned on the heat.
I know, but we're on our computers now, so
Yeah.
AC is kind of a requirement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm gonna get this gone at this. Okay, first things first, we're going to Robin's.
Unfortunateness of having to work tomorrow morning.
Sorry, Daddy.
It's okay.
Oh, so I have to. I'm listening to my stream. I have to.
Why?
My game audio won't play
Through your headphones?
on here. Just the game audio. The game audio won't play on my headset, but the computer audio will. And I can tell that the stream can hear the game because I can hear the game through the stream.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know what's happening. Do you miss the little boy now? He's staring straight up at the mirror. It's like he misses the little boy now. He saw Daddy move.
Yes.
Okay. So I normally put the barn right here. So I line this up with it, but I can't. So we're gonna be here. Because when I put the fencing around, I'll be able to put it around where that is.
Really?
You need attention?
He wants nothing but attention. Yeah. Hi. How you doing?
Hi, baby. Hello. Okay. Right. Down. Bubble. We're having one hell of a time today, apparently. Over here. We had the large egg for this, and then the yam for the fall crops. And then I need to donate the amethyst. So, fun thing that's happening. I'm listening to my stream right now. Because for some reason the game audio will not play through my headset. but it's playing and it's going through the stream. So we're having fun. And then Bubba's fussy because he wants attention.
Always wants attention. We're trying to do stuff. Yeah, what's that about? Always wanting attention when we're trying to do stuff. And you can't say it's because we don't give you attention.
You mean a bird cloth?
Yes. Drooling all over again.
Teething babies.
You can always chew on something, so you're it's a pussy. Hasn't worked that one out yet.
No, that's true. So, one of my books that I had ordered a long time ago is currently shipped, so I should be getting it soon, and I'm so excited. Yeah.
You notice you only got fluffy when you started streaming.
You tell me I need to stop streaming?
No. I'm just pointing it out. That it only starts getting really fussy when you start streaming.
Yeah, he was chilling behind us for like a good 10 minutes.
You can't suck on your binky and cry at the same time. Not how it works. I'm not having this conversation with you a 7th time. Or is it my 8th time?
Following me?
Looking at you. Someone needs to keep score of this.
Happy for me. Thank you. Some family drama going over there.
It's just he's being a turd. He's being a turd. Turd.
Okay,
Good one.
and we gave Vincent his birthday present, so now we can fish. We're gonna go to the ocean and get as many of the ocean fish that we need with the limited amount of energy that I have.
And 8. Hold him so I can try and dig that binky out now.
Yeah. Where did it go?
Under all my stuff.
Don't need to fling yourself away.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
It's more fun that way.
You see Daddy?
I did.
Okay, I missed that fish. Hey, what's the fussy buttons about? So I have a bald spot right here, which we think is because he rubs his head on his side. He's not like normal babies that rub the back of their heads. He rubs the side of his head against the crib and shit. Which is hilarious.
Okay, I can try and take the book.
You sure? Yeah.
Why does it say I'm missing stuff? 1 second, please. Oh, who cares? He's getting all sorts of attention over there. Aren't you, Bubba?
I was kissing you. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, he's comfy.
You on top of the world?
I'm on top
I'm on top of the world. Hey, what is with this fussy face? You're perfectly fine.
I can see your butt.
Maybe you want more food. Scoot to scoot. All natural, good looking hairstyle. Hashtag feeling handsome. I just think it's funny, it's the side of his head. My mom made the comment yesterday or something like that about how Um, she finds it weird that he doesn't have hair in one spot of his head, but like on the side of his head. And then we were talking about it, and she's like, "What if it's the normal newborn thing where they rub their head and he just rubs it on the side?" And I said, "Well, he does lay on his stomach more often than not." So we think that's the situation. I'm gonna take my earbud out because I can't hear anything game wise. Here in a second.
Dude.
And that's the whole point of wearing the earbud. Yeah.
Hey, no. Nope.
He tries to win an argument with Dakota, but Dakota doesn't stand for the fake crying.
No, I don't.
So. Oh, now my ear feels weird. Okay. Yeah, and if you notice, no sound. I don't know what's happening.
Is it just set up? Set up wrong?
What, the sound?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Is it set to only go through certain,
I don't know how that works.
no, probably not. It's,
Because the game audio worked, and it worked on the speaker, and then I connected my earbud, and it didn't play through my earbud, so I disconnected it and reconnected it to see if it would work, and then it stopped working on the speakers. So the speakers aren't working again. My screen just like flashed black. Again. I just need a whole new... The only screen that works is the one that I don't like. And that's what's so annoying.
I've offered you one of mine.
Of your screens?
Yeah.
No. I like my screen. It just doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work properly. It works. It's
Place
working.
it.
Yes. That's money.
I know.
I don't have that kind of money. Do you have that kind of money?
Can I answer that question?
Nope. Because I know the answer. I need to call work also today.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to start back into... I'm still on... Today is actually the first day of class. I've already finished my work for half the week, so I just have to wait for my teammates to contact me.
Put you in your crib and you can scream yourself to sleep.
So I have to do a team up for this class, which is really fucking annoying. And due to the fact that no one lives in my time zone, I can't go back to work because meeting times are gonna have to be on their time zone because the team that I'm in, they have the same time zone, and I have a different one. So that's awesome. So I have to work with their time zone, which means that depending on when they're able to do stuff, I can't do stuff. So I just have to adjust to them, so I can't go back to work. Because for me to go back to work, I'd have to only work from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. are my only availability hours.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dakota has to work the other hours. And knowing my luck, I will be at work and I will need to have a class meeting. And I can't go to the class meeting if I'm at work. So I can't go back to work. Is it like an online university? I thought you and your classmates are in the same time zone. Nope. I'm online. Every single person online is all across the country, everywhere. Most people are on the East Coast, though, which is hilarious because they're on the East Coast and the college is in Colorado. which is like what, 2 states over from us
Something like
ish. I'm much closer to Colorado than they are.
Trying to push away from me. I'm not gonna stand for it. Literally just had this conversation.
So I got lucky with my teammates. They're actually on MST, so time zone, it's pretty close. But they probably, most people that are at my college are mildly older than me and work regular 9 to 5s. So when they're able to work, especially when I was on night shift, when they're able to work, I was sleeping. So, and now I'm not on night shift anymore, but with how my work does scheduling, I would be like able to meet 1 week for like, because we have one meeting a week is required. I'd be able to meet like 1 week at like maybe 3 p.m. and then the next week I wouldn't be able to meet until like 10 p.m. And that's what sucks. I'm not gonna read this one. This is just Linus looking for food. I just don't want to skip it. How do you do classes? Is there any certain class times which you can join and listen to all things for 40 minutes? So the way my classes work is everything's online and they don't have required meeting times. If it is required, it's scheduled weeks in advance. Okay, that's the best friendship place. So, for one class that I have this semester, I have to do meetings and they're all scheduled in advance. So today is the 5th. I have a meeting tomorrow, which I need to check the time. It might correlate through stream time. Just heads up. If it does, I'll change the stream time on the schedule. I'll check it after the stream today. But yeah, I have special meetings. I have a Zoom meeting with my professor for my portfolio review on the 13th of June, which I scheduled in the morning, right around before you get home, or right after you get home ish, for work. So hopefully it'll work out just fine. If not, I'll just have the baby with me and she can deal. Do I need to take him? What? Do I need to take him? No. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I don't need that or this. I need one of these, but I don't want to put a gold star in there. And I don't need that. This I do need. So we're gonna keep the rest of this. If we give broken glasses to Evelyn, sorry, she gets happy. So we're gonna give broken glasses to Evelyn. And keep this stuff. Let's close up the coop. Kinda good. You can adjust classes through your own schedule. Yeah. The only downside of my school is instead of like, I don't know how college works for you, but our usual schooling is you take 8 classes throughout the entire year, and it usually goes from August to May, maybe June at the latest. And you get Christmas break off. Usually you get like what, 2-3 weeks Christmas break off ish. Because most colleges are just like high school, so like 2 weeks off for Christmas, and then you get a spring break usually in April, maybe May at the latest, and then summer break is from like whenever school ends at the end of May or in June till August again. And my school, however, we do 8 classes, but it spans the entire year. And what I mean by that, we don't have college in Europe. Okay, so yeah, it's called uni, isn't it? In Europe, it's in England. I know in England it's called uni, but it's pretty much the same thing as that. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. University, right? Okay. Yeah. We have some schools here that are called universities, but the college and university is just like an interchangeable name around here. But so my classes, instead of having 8 classes, starting at 8 classes, you do it throughout the entire day and it goes all the way through the year. My classes are for full time, it is 2 classes every 2 months. So we have an 8-week course that we have to try to do what is an entire year of schooling in 8 weeks. So it's very smashed in, condensed, and fast paced. Very difficult. I don't mind it, but it's also very annoying at the same time, especially with conflicting schedules. So, for example, I'm in my junior year of college ish. I'm technically in my last year. And I am doing right now I'm doing regular classes, and then like in 2 or 3 months I will be starting an internship and then my capstone project shortly after that, because I'm in my last year of college. What's happening? It's just crashing. Of course. Give it a second, babe. Clicking it a million times is not gonna make it move any faster. So right now, for example, I am in one class and then I'm in junior portfolio review, which isn't a class technically, but I have to take it as a class where you literally are building your portfolio. So I have this is week 1. It ends on Sunday, and then week 2 starts on next Monday. And it does that throughout the time. And I have to do the entire course in that time. When I was full time, it was 2 classes every 2 months. I'm currently 1 class every 2 months because I'm half time. So, there's that, and then I also go throughout summer. My dad has never comprehended this because my brothers go to normal schooling. I do not. My dad is the most annoying situation. He'll text me randomly in like June or so and go, "Hey, have you started summer break? We were thinking about doing something. Are you able to come out?" Which, again, my dad lives on the other side of the states. And I'm like, "Dad, I don't have summer break. No, I cannot come out. I am in school right now." And it's been a recurring theme. I've been in this school, since 2021. Since the summer of 2021, I have been in school. And every single summer, my dad texts me asking if I can do stuff this summer when I'm in class. In our system, university is separated by 2 semesters, winter and summer. Winter starts in the first week of October and ends at the end of February, depends on exam schedule. We have winter break in March to second week of April, which the date for start of summer. Okay, I think I've heard this before.
Okay.
I think I've heard this before. Holidays in during semesters also depend on states. In Germany, for example, in Belgium, they have 30 days in total, but I have 11 because I live. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Belgium, Berlin, sorry. I see a word and my dyslexia just like creates letters in my brain. That's why reading out loud really sucks because it just creates its own word in my head. And a completely different word too, and it'll just completely make a new word. Yeah, I don't mind my classes. They are nice and fast for situations, but I literally have 1 week in. So right now, I just finished my spring break. So I have 1 week in April, usually. I forgot to grab crops. Crops. Yep. Okay, so I think I had 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 now. Um, and we need to redig. I think 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 crops. I just finished spring break. That's my 1 week break. And then at the end of July to, was it September? August? I don't know. At the end of July, I'll get 1 more week off, and that is my summer break, and then I get 2 weeks off for winter break, which is around winter time, or sorry, around Christmas time. Overall, because I hate getting up at 6 a.m. every fucking class day, and I have 5 hour gap between two classes, so I always sleep in the library during the gap. Ooh, that's horrible. My semester will end at the end of July. What?
I was gonna wait and really work, didn't it?
Don't nip at me.
I'm not. I just think it's funny that I decided I wanted to do this. Okay, still works. Cool.
Your semester will end at the end of July. Yeah, so that's my summer semester technically, but I don't actually have full breaks because other colleges have the week off in April, and then they have 2 months off in the summer break, and then they have 2 weeks off in Christmas. I don't get that. I have all year round. And every single time my dad talks to me about school, he brings up, when I have break, I should come to visit. When I have literally a week off, and going to visit for a week sucks ass. I've done that once. It sucks ass. And then we have a whole conversation again about why he thinks I can do that. Every single year, we have this conversation. And he goes, "Oh, well, I thought you were on summer break and you could do this." I'm like, "Dad, I have a week off for summer break and it's in July." Very different situations than my brothers. Who one's in high school and then one's in college. And his college is normal. So he does get that break. Okay, I need 24 crops because I forgot to grab crops. Yeah. And because it's raining, guess what day it is? Can you guess? It's stupid catfish day. I hate catfish day. My fam still cannot get my break dates. They still get confused when I suddenly back to family house on. That's hilarious. My mom's not bad. She just asks me questions. Again, catfish. Yes, the horde catfish. I'm gonna get this stuff donated and everything first, and then I want to give Evelyn Evelyn the broken glasses because it's really cute. Her reaction. I want to read it to you. We're just having a day over here. Yeah. I didn't need a cauliflower. I have an egg. I need to go an egg too. Yeah! Ooh, that one pitched my eardrums. I swear he's fine. I swear. He's learning his voice. Oh, I forgot to read the reaction. Damn. So we give her the glasses. God. Ready in. We give her the glasses and she takes them and thinks they're her actual glasses because she can't see without her glasses. And she doesn't know where they are.
Can't hand.
He's learning his voice screams at 500 decibels. Yeah.
Check those out. I was wondering where that went.
What? The top part?
Yeah.
Well, every time I put it on there, you get grumpy and take it off, so.
Oh.
Yes, you do. Because when you go to move it, you like, oh, this stupid thing, and like rip it off and chuck it somewhere. Yeah.
I don't remember touching it.
Whatever.
For me. I care.
I almost had enough. I probably could have bought the freaking backpack, but I had to buy crops. This is stupid. Should have got the backpack. Fuck the crops. Should have got the backpack. I don't even know if I had enough for the backpack, but like still. Are you watching? And go me, I can count. Yeah, so the screaming really high pitch, that's what happens. They're learning that they can hear themselves, and so they're trying to test the waters kind of thing. Which sadly just blows out mommy and daddy's ears. And when he screams, like cry screams, the pitch is so hard for me that my like vision goes blurry. It's like I've literally lost my ability to move. My vision goes blurry and I can't hear anything. Which is really fun at like 3 a.m. when Dakota's at work and I'm by myself. Because then I gotta try to coordinate myself into the kitchen to make him a bottle. While he just screams bloody murder at me. Because he's hungry. Which is why I've started making bottles prepped when I go to bed. Because I go to bed at like 2 a.m. usually. And when he wakes up at 3 hungry, I just have a bottle ready to go. Nice. The joys of having room temperature bottles. They can sit for a minute. It'd be okay. I need the catfish.
You need a catfish.
I need a catfish.
Catfish.
Level up. If I didn't have mods, the cute little I've learned some things would be awesome. Because it's supposed to let you know that you've leveled up to the next level in whatever you're doing. But I have mods, so I can see my bar at the bottom. I'm sitting far over because I'm trying to click the keyboard. Has he taken his morning nap yet?
Yeah.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So, this is mid-afternoon nap coming up.
Which,
Just off what he sleeps at the moment, at least.
when he sleeps.
Yeah.
If he sleeps.
Yeah, sometimes he'll go hours without sleeping, and then he gets really upset with us because he can't fall asleep. I have a proposal for you, and you can deny it if you want.
What kind of food you want?
Not currently, but
Okay.
you know how we were talking about chicken Alfredo the other day?
Uh,
I kind of want chicken Alfredo.
so you want to go to
Fettuccine
Olive
Alfredo.
Garden?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We gotta move the cars around.
Yeah. Catfish! The bitch! No! Son of a bitch! Ah! I missed it. I missed it. This will be a recurring theme, just so you know. You're not a catfish. Bless you, by the way. You know, one thing I don't understand is that specific hangy thingy for his.
I don't know.
It's just so high up. I'm like, how is he supposed to look at it? He started looking at the stuff that dangles on his bouncer, which is really cute. So he gets mad at the lion. He has like a death stare at the lion for some reason. Yeah. I'm so trained on the screen that my head hurts. I put on my blue light glasses, but I can't. My glasses pick up the screen so bad that it's just blinding. Like, I can show you if I can. Yeah, I see my glasses. I can show you in a second. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Stop moving. Come on, come on, come on. I hate you. Hate you. Hate everything about you. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there. I caught the catfish. I'm never fishing for a catfish again. I caught the damn thing. I'm gonna keep fishing, but I'm gonna go to a different location so I can get other fish. But god, this catfish. Oh, thank you for the follow. Sorry, my audio isn't working, so I don't have the sound on. So thank you for the follow. Okay, not this. Riverfish. That. Are you streaming on Twitch only? Yeah, so this is just gonna be streamed on Twitch, and then the VOD will be uploaded on YouTube. Okay. Got that fish. Let's go to the ocean. See if we can catch a fish there. Actually, let's dump my inventory, then go to the ocean. Do you have any streaming schedule? Yes, I do have a schedule. I stream at the moment every day at 12. The times, how long they last, vary. And I don't have a game that I play specifically scheduled. I go off the vibes for the day. Actually, I go off of my husband. I play.
Not all the
I give
time.
him. I usually give you two options, and then he chooses one. That's what usually happens. Okay, I already donated the shade, right? Looks like I did. Technically, I can just sell all this. I'm gonna keep the other things though. I need to organize my chests. They are a mess. Go in. Okay. Doesn't work right now. I'll play them another day. Okay, let's go to the ocean and see if we can catch more fish. And I did start the building of the silo. We're just waiting for it to be completed, and I gotta make more money to build the barn. Where are you from? So I am currently living in Arizona. I used to live in West Virginia. That's where I grew up. And I think we've probably solidly established that we're just gonna stay in Arizona throughout the entirety of our children's lives. Our turd bird, which there's a baby in the background, so if you hear him,
I promise he's fine.
yeah, he's fine. We promise. He is teething, so he gets really upset at us right now, but he is perfectly safe and okay. We promise. We check on him every time he screams. But you will hear him in the background when he starts talking to himself. Right now, he's slowly fighting his afternoon nap, so and that's fun. And he's watching Daddy play games.
Oh, yeah.
I saw your chat. I just don't want to miss a fish. Ha! What about weather? Ah! In your country. What about weather? Like where I'm located? Weather? I think it's pretty nice today. It's a
Yeah,
little.
it's decent today.
It's overcast, so it's cloudy, so it's a little darker in here than it usually is in the day. But it's pretty nice still. Doesn't
Mom went
seem.
outside this morning and said it was cold.
Yeah. Overcast. The joys of clouds.
Every time.
It's funny to see clouds in Arizona. So compared to Arizona and West Virginia, you don't see the sky. The sky is very like.
It's a myth.
Yeah, it's like. If there isn't trees around and you found like a location where you can actually see the sky, it's either grayish, cloudy, or it's got something going on in it. Arizona, on most days, it is completely blue. I don't think I've ever seen so much blue in my life before I moved out here. So it's hilarious. And then like you can really see the clouds for miles because there's no trees or hills in the way. There is some hills, but it depends where you're at. So you can see the like clouds and sky for miles, and it's nuts. In my country, rainy weather. Oh yeah, yeah. Fair. Where are you from, Jaden? Yeah. Where are you from? We have this conversation almost every day, making fun of each other's locations. Yeah. Are you telling them where you're from? Do. I am from Texas. Oh, cool. So we're not far. Man, I got a beef with Texas though. Got beef with Texas. I got beef with Texas beefs. Does that make sense? So for context, we did a cross country drive to move out here, my mom and I, and we went through the top part of Texas, so like where the state goes, has the little like rectangle at the top of the state. That's where we drove through, and we stopped to get tacos because I was really upset and needed a break because I don't like car drives that much. I don't mind them, but like we had been driving almost the entire day by that point. So I convinced my mom to stop for Taco Bell, and I got tacos, and the meat was red. And I remember posting a story or something or other on my Instagram to my friends and stuff, and I said, "Dear Texas, our Texas Taco Bell, I think. I said, your meat was red and tastes funny, but I still ate it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk." I literally posted that. You're so pretty. Not looks like a mom. Oh, I don't look like a mom? Is that what it is? Thank you for the compliment, though. uh, bless you. Bless you. I think moms look pretty. Personally. Not to say of myself, but like, I always look like this. So when I'm sleep deprived and taking care of a baby, it doesn't change. There's just slightly more bags under my eyes. Which one is your favorite game? Ooh. I feel like I would say Stardew is my favorite game.
You do own it on every system you own.
Yeah, I do. I also own Dreamlight on every system I own, almost.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think. But I have attention issues, so like I've never finished a game. I think I finished one game in my life, and I don't even recall what it was. Technically, actually, it was Pokemon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the Pokemon Violet, right?
Yep.
I finished that game, theoretically. I did not find all of the Pokemon that I need for the Pokedex, but I have technically finished the game. Just depends on your definition of finish.
You beat the story, you didn't complete it.
Yes, I completed the story. I did not complete the entirety of the game. There's a cat in my way. I can't. Okay, we're good. We're good. I made it. Fishing level 3. We did it, Baba. Fishing level 3. Yeah. He's in his little swing. But yeah, I think Stardew is my favorite game. Because I literally own it on everything. I got it on my Xbox first. I did not play it though because it was like my mom bought my Xbox One and bought a few games that she thought I would like, and a few of them I did not end up playing, like ever. I need to get Robin's Axe today. So a few of them I didn't really play, and Stardew was one of them because it didn't have. I have like a. I'm the same way with books. I have a thing where I judge the book by its cover. I do that with games. And the mom bought Stardew as secondhand pre-owned game. Pre-owned?
I think so.
From GameStop. So it had a different cover on it, not the actual Stardew game. I'm sending you a friend request on Discord. Are you accepted? Yeah. I use my Discord mostly to communicate with people on everything. I also do have a whatchamacallit? A channel, a Discord server, that's the word. I don't use Discord enough for this aspect. Okay. Okay, I think it worked. Yeah, I use my Discord mostly to communicate with followers and then my husband. I think that's it. Okay, Robin's
Really?
trying to
Don't
convince me
use
to
it for
like
much
stuff. Yeah, I don't use it for anything else. I'm in a couple of different servers of stuff that I enjoy and like people I follow. But other than that, yeah. The egg festivals tomorrow. We're gonna kick some ass. So I'm gonna give some context for this because some people may not have experienced this situation like I did. First time ever playing this game, I lost to Abigail during the egg hunt. And since then, I am spiteful. I will not marry this woman. We will not romance. We will work on our friendship solely for the storyline. However, I will not marry her. I will not work on friendship if it wasn't for the storyline. And I will never let her win again. Because I am spiteful. I think my husband challenged me to marry her in one of my saves.
I did.
I have not played that save much. Not because I haven't married her, just because my attention span sucks. We are offering solutions for PC that have problems in the Discord. Yeah, that's true. Which, have we established that Epic Games is working?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so his Epic Games is now working. And he seems to be getting other things working besides minor crashes here and there. Is what I'm guessing. So his is doing okay. What about your husband's PC? Yep. He's doing good. After he went and took a break, because I texted him when one of his games crashed, and then he came in a little bit later. And he worked on it, and he seemed to get it to work. He had stuff re-downloading yesterday, so we're doing good, I think. We hope. Fingers crossed. Okay, I need to mine today. I have enough to get the backpack. Yes! Okay, here's the question. If I find something at the Wandering Trader, do I buy that or the backpack?
My vote would stay with the backpack.
Stay with the backpack? I'm still gonna go check out the Wandering Trader,
Oh yeah,
but
that's fair. My vote would be stay with the backpack.
okay. First off, we drop this stuff. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 5 more parsnips. I'm trying to get one of my thingies done, so I need parsnips. And we're gonna sell this egg, and I need to donate this stuff first. Talk to the cat. I already did that. Cool. We're gonna go to the trader. If I can get down there from here, because I have not cleaned any of this up. We're gonna have to choose a day to just sit and clean the farm. Like a week, not a day. Like a whole fucking week. I'm waiting mostly for the silo to be done, because of this grass mess. He was spending time with his car to avoid it, to get angry to his PC yesterday. Yep. Yep. He took a break from his PC to go play with his car because he was angry. Which, did you get stuff figured out? What were you doing out there?
Just adjusting the shifter. 'Cause it's loose. It's not-
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's not happy in the swing no more.
We got the hiccups. Okay, I present this. I can still get the backpack, but if I buy the periwinkle, I'll finish the crab pot. What do you think? Should I buy the periwinkle? Okay. We buy the periwinkle. We don't buy anything else. We'll donate that. What's that item for? So, the periwinkle is for the crab pot bundle. Did we establish how the bundles work? Did we go over that conversation? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
So, I'll go over it again. The bundles are within the community center, and each bundle unlocks something new. 0 knowledge. Cool. I will show you once I donate this stuff. So, bundles are in the community center. Oh, that's rude. We use that to build up and fix the community center. Is the best way to explain it. So, like, we can donate to the museum, which is what I just donated to. We also donate to the community center bundles. And let me get up there and I will show you what that is. After I buy the stuff I want to buy. We buy this real quick. We got a backpack. Now we have another level of stuff and 5 parsnips. So as you can see, we have another space unlocked. And then we go up here. Yeah. So this building up here is the community center. We're working to fix this. These bundles that you can see here, this is what we're building to work on. Once we complete all of these bundles, we'll unlock this reward down here. But we have to complete all the bundles first. Oh, I remember you donated one thing day before you. Yeah. So the one I'm talking about is this crab pot bundle. So you click on this. This is the stuff you can donate into said bundle, and the boxes are the amount of things that are required. So this completes this. Yeah. And then each one you get a small reward for it. So we have crab pots now. And then we have the rest of these, which are fishes. And each one's a different kind of thing. Now things fall into place. Gotcha. Okay, so you're understanding. Hello, welcome to the chat. We're explaining the community center. So I just donated to the night bundle, which is the eel. I got this when I went fishing for the damn catfish the other day. And then the walleye, which I believe, if I recall, it has to be in the fall. Either why it rains or why it doesn't rain. But it's either way, it's at night in the fall. And because we have completed a small bundle, we've unlocked another big bundle. And I don't want to walk over there, so I can just do this. This little icon thingy is the community center. So we click on this, and we can see everything that we can donate in here. In different things. So this one is the pantry. So that one's in the top corner. The next one is crafting center, which is bottom corner this way. Or that way. On my screen. And then... Oh, yeah. He's got the hiccups. You want this? You just want this one, Mommy. Hi. You want it? Let me see. It's kind of hard to put it in your mouth when you wrap them like that. Yeah. Hi, baby. Did you just want to smile at Mommy? Mommy's got your toes. Mommy's got your toes. Hi. Your toes are cold. You got cold tootsies. Let's put a blanket on those cold tootsies. Blanket on the cold tootsies. Ah! You get better. Warm tootsies now. You're gonna have warm tootsies. Okay. Yeah, so we can see every single one and what we need to donate and the ones we've completed in our little inventory. So this is the one we just unlocked. And I've been making these. I have not unlocked the material for this yet. This is a pain in the ass sometimes. And this can also be a pain in the ass. I do have this and this though. That's why I kept them from before when I unlocked them. And then these are different levels that I have to get to in the mines. So we're gonna go back to the farm real quick, plant the crops I have, put the crab pots away, and sell this flour. And then we're gonna go to the mines. So many cats. Is that a good explanation of what we're doing? Because we can either do that community center thingy, or we can go and buy a Joja membership, which is selling your soul to the devil, in my opinion. And we can complete that, but I think it all requires money. You have to make a certain amount of money for it. I've never done it. I have told myself like 5 times that I literally named the Save the Devil's farm to do that, and I have yet to do it. I always delete it. I never end up getting very far. I either forget to do it or I am playing it and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't sell my soul to the devil. Still cannot race with ball pain explanation, but totally clear explanation. Okay. That was a lot of... What? Okay. We're at level 20. Oh my god, look at that. There's a ladder right there. I need to kill these worms, though. I need a better sword. So I need to kill bugs and shit for my better item. Keep an eye out. Once I complete it, because I can't hear anything. Once I complete the amount of bugs I need to kill, something will pop up here, and it'll say like Adventures Guild or something. You should tell me if that pops up and I miss it. Because that'll be the sword that we need to make this whole process way easier. That way I'm not running from the flying bugs. Because I will run from the flying bugs. Locked in. Yeah. Have you considered playing this game? This is a really fun game. I really enjoy it. As one could tell, because I have it on every possible platform. Motherfuck! I don't want you. I want you to die. No. So I started years later when I discovered Stardew from a YouTuber that I watch. I still watch her. She's really fun. I like when she plays Stardew a lot. But when I discovered her channel and the Stardew that she played, that's when I decided I wanted the game. So I went to at the time I was in school, so when I would want something, I'd have to ask my mom permission to buy it. And this was a whole thing, and my mom still kind of half laughs at it, but feels bad at the same time. I put it into my cart on Steam, and went to look at like how much it cost with taxes and stuff, and I accidentally bought it with my mom's card because it was saved on my Steam already. And I came out of my room terrified that she was going to scream at me. I cried. I literally cried because I felt so bad that I bought it without asking permission first. And when I came out, she didn't understand what was going on. And I explained it to her, but I was crying when I explained it to her, so she still didn't really understand. And then when I finally calmed down and talked to her about it, she goes, "It's okay. It's only this much money, and it's something that you clearly wanted. It's fine." I was really upset with myself. Missions are too complicated for me. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you can play this game however you want, but the community center / the JoJo Mart, and building up your money and stuff like that, that's how you progress the story and making friends. But you can play this game however you want. So many people play it so many ways differently. There's speedrunners of this game, and that's something to watch. It's very interesting. You get like good hints from speedrunners though, like helpful tips and stuff. Because they know what the fuck they're doing. Something went on. Okay, so the thing that went on the side, but probably about level up. Yeah, so it says got some new ideas. That one's the level up information, just so you're aware. Because I that one popped up and I thought that I got it. I did not. But that one's some new ideas to sleep about on or something like that. That's the level up thing. And we'll see it when we'll actually see it and get access to the level up when we go to sleep. The one time I don't need to kill slimes. I need every other bug except for slimes, and I don't have anything. Annoyingly. But yeah, I was very upset with myself, where I literally cried. And my mom just half laughed at me because she thought it was ridiculous. I was so upset about it. But my mom also was very strict growing up, so I was terrified I was going to get like grounded and in a lot of trouble. So that was technically the first Stardew that I was aware of, because I didn't realize that Stardew, the one I had for my Xbox, was this game, because I couldn't see the pictures. And again, I'm a big judge of picture on a cover. So I wasn't aware it was the same game. And then I've been playing a lot on my computer, and I thought about playing on my Xbox, and I was going through my Xbox games one day for something or other, and I discovered the game and recognized the name. And I was like, oh my god, I've had this for this long, and I didn't even know. So you bought twice. Sort of. My mom had already bought me the game on my Xbox, and I didn't know. I didn't realize it was the same game. And it took me like a year to actually realize it after she bought me this one on the computer. And then I got my Switch and bought the game, the hard, like the disc.
The physical copy.
The physical copy, thank you. For the Switch. Because I was like, then I can play it and travel when I go traveling, because I had a Switch Lite. So I did do that. And then when I got my OLED, which is what I have currently, I just switched over the games, because I gave my brother my Switch Lite. But yeah, I bought it on there. So I have that copy, I have this copy, and then I have an Xbox copy. And I think that's all the platform you can get it on currently. Besides, I have played it on my phone. I do not enjoy it. It is very difficult to navigate and work for me personally, so I don't. I did play it. I did buy it once on my phone though, but that was like 2 phones ago, and I no longer have that account information. So doesn't exist, but it is like the best. It is the most $15 worth game ever. So much you get out of this game. I will forever say that. like the YouTuber that I watched that played this game that convinced me to buy it on Steam, she was talking about it and she's like, it is the most worth your money game that you've ever done. It may be $15 and that may seem like a lot, especially when you're younger, but it is so worth it, and I agree. I completely agree with that. I just still didn't get all the bugs I need. This is stupid. Stupid bugs. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. And then I have a thing with buying games. I prefer the physical copy of games. I prefer the physical copy of everything, but I prefer the physical copy of games mostly. And the only reason I have digital copies on Steam is because that's pretty much all I can really do. Okay, we can donate that. Keep this. This, I need a lot more for this, but I'll keep it anyway. I can turn that into food at some point, and then donate that. Donate this. I'm gonna pop one of these in there in just a minute. This and that. Okay, all this stuff can be donated. By the way, you pass out at 2 a.m. I'm sure I just stressed out people that play this game quite a bit. Stardew feels like the game you can play with your partner while you are doing farm or taking care of animals. She can do missions. That's the only way I can play this game. Yeah, it is. You can do that. Dakota and I have played. It's actually a co-op 4-player co-op game. Um, it is, at least you can have that as an option. It's damn chill, so I like Stardew. Yeah. I think it's funny. A lot of people, YouTubers and shit like that, they'll post about Stardew, and it's like the beginning of it where it's described as a chill, comfy playing game, and then it turns into the god awful screaming and crying game, and that's usually in the mines or fishing. Guess what's missing? What's missing? Girlfriend, lol. Yeah, that's fair. If you want to get it, we'll play together. I'll play with you. Dakota doesn't want to play with me. He's not even coherent right now. It's funny though, because you can actually let me. I think I've already missed it, but you can. So these are crafting recipes. You can get different things. Rings are very helpful for different helpful stats. You can literally get a wedding ring in this game, and that means you can play co-op with said wedding ring. When you play co-op, you can take this wedding ring and give it to another player that you're playing with, and marry them in the game. My ping would be plus 100 if I joined you. That's fair. I think I've played before with a few people. I think I've played with Rom. And it was fun, but it was really, really glitchy and complicated. So, that's fair. But it is fun. But you can play with like anyone. If you just find a friend to play with, you can play with them. And it's fun. Like we've played before with Dakota and his little brother. We've all played together. I've convinced my brothers to play with me once or twice. That's rare. To get them to agree, that's rare. But it was fun. My brother also, one of my brothers at least, does like cozy games a lot more than the other one. There's one brother that loves like sports games and stuff like in that range, like shooter games and stuff, and then my other brother plays like both, and he likes cozy games. So Slime Rancher, if you've heard of that, my brother loves that. I bought him like a pillow for his birthday one year that's just a bunch of slimes on it, and he still has it on his bed to this day. He loves it. We need to donate this. Please. Is there any reward for any beginner players I can take and give it to you on the server? Yeah, kind of. So the only reward for beginner players would be because it's not really like beginner players. It's just any player. When you start a new character and a new save, that's a beginner player pretty much. But you literally just get parsnips, like 15 parsnips to start out, depending on the farm that you're on. This farm, you get chickens. You do not get parsnips. Just chickens. But I like the chickens, so it works. We're gonna take that. Mining is a bad idea today, so we're just going to clean up the farm because this over here, this little clock dice thingy, that's telling me the whatchamacallit of the day. Luck? That's the word. Luck of the day. And today is bad luck, so we will not be mining today because that could go really horrible. I've had it go really horrible a couple times actually. Making sure there's nothing else to donate in here. I don't think so. Don't mind me. I was scratching a pimple that's right below my nose. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay. I'm already out of it. Look, we have a silo, so let me show you what having a silo does. See this grass? Click. Now I have hay. And it shows up in this little thingy, and I can use that to feed my poor little chickens. My chickadees. Are you laughing at me? Was that what the comment was just a minute ago?
No.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at me.
No.
I was like, what'd I do? Besides my normal, I can't speak process. Okay, we'll add that, and we can click on this and see how much hay we have in the silo. But we are going to use today to clean the farm up because it's horrid right now. And the scarecrow does exactly what you think it's going to do. It's nice. It is helpful. I recommend always having a scarecrow. And you can actually click on it, and it'll tell you how many crows it's scared. I think it's cute. Cute little added thingy. And there's a thingy. Oh, today is the festival. I can't do anything anyway. Cleaning the farm's all I got. Today's the egg festival, and we're gonna go kick ass. So I'm gonna water my crops, and then clean up a little bit of the farm, not a lot of it, because it's about to open. And I have like 4 or 5 hours before I run out of time, I think. I usually run my energy down as far as I can go without it knocking me out, and then we go to the festival. But I think it ends at like 2 p.m., maybe 3, so we can't spend too much time. But I find it ridiculous to run out of time. What can I do if I join? If you join me, you can just do exactly what I'm doing. It's the same stuff. And you'll get your own little house, actually. You get this cute little, like, cabin. Property-wise, at least. That'd be literally what it is, though. You'd just be able to farm and do everything that I do. It's just like what you can do in the single-player game, except you're doing it together with someone else, and you can either have shared money or separate money, which Dakota always says separate money because he's like, shared money it sounds stressful. Which is fair. It can be. It can be very stressful. I just completed another level. Go me. Okay. My energy is pretty low, so we're gonna go ahead and drop this stuff. I'm gonna keep this on me just so I don't forget. And we're gonna go win a egg hunt. I think the only thing that you can't do that I can do is when I get like the cat, for example, I'm the only one that gets it. Technically it's a cat for the entire farm, but it's technically I'm the only one that can get it. I'm gonna buy 2 strawberries and see if we can get some strawberries growing. And then you take this time to talk to everyone because you're building your friendship, and some of the ways that you can build your friendship is one of the ways is talking to people. As long as you talk to people frequently every day, you can build up your friendship pretty quickly or pretty well. And then if you give gifts on their birthdays, especially loved gifts, those are great as well. So when I started the stream, it was Vincent's birthday, that little boy that I just talked to. And I gave him a liked gift because I can't get one of his loved gifts yet. But that helps our friendship, and I'll show you that in just a second. I just want to talk to people. RV. We still need to figure out who to romance, though. Because I've not been given that statement yet. Okay, so let me click this. This is my friendship panel. So this is Vincent. This is who I gave the gift to. Because of the cheats that I have, I think this is a cheat thing. I'm not sure. It might be a new update thing. I gave him a gift. This is the gift I gave him, and it says it's his liked gifts. So every time I give him something he likes, it'll do that. If it's a disliked gift, it'll also put it in there. And I think there's a neutral one where they don't really care whether they have it or not. It's just a random item that you've just given them. I'm scrolling through my guidebook. So these are gifts. I know it's probably really blurry.
Yeah.
But these are gifts.
I just realized that too.
That you can get.
We're gonna get it later.
And then I have a thingy that has all the characters. Each page has characters and what they like. This is the outdated book. Not for the most recent update. So I know it. I was searched in Google who likes the most. Yeah. So this is also the same thing. There's Stardew Wiki online, and that one's actually very helpful. That's what I use if I can't find something in the guidebook. But I want to get the updated guidebook for the new update, but it costs money, so I gotta wait. What's up?
My parts for the car.
Oh yeah, you said they were coming. I thought you just said you were gonna wait because your dad was working today.
Only events for the GT.
Oh.
I just gotta grab them from the house and.
I need to talk to Pierre real quick. We're gonna. Here's a fun little hint, or a fun little hidden thingy. This is how you get to Pierre. You gotta walk all the way around the building. And then he's confused on how you get back there. He works at every single one of these events, by the way, and it pisses off his wife. And his wife is this green-haired woman, Caroline. His daughter is this girl. That's the girl that we're gonna beat in today's event. She's not gonna win. I've done this with Dakota, and I always give him the option of which direction he wants to go in when we start the egg hunt. And It's really funny. I remember some dance thing, if I'm not wrong. That's the flower dance. That's later this month in the game. Do 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 do. Squeeze me. Yes, I'm ready. Let me go. Woo! Okay. So you run around and you right click and you can pick up eggs. And the eggs are just literally tiny little eggs that you can see around the map. I always try to beat my personal best. My personal best is 15 eggs. So let's see if we can do it today. There are multiple different routes. The route that I'm currently doing, I think, is considered the best route to get the most eggs, but, or at least it's the most known route to definitely win the egg hunt. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Jazz is under there, by the way. Hiding. I think she's digging for eggs in a bush. How many did I get? Anyone know? I missed it. Oh, my stream's paused. Hold on. Yeah, my stream paused over on my other screen. I didn't know I did that. My bad. The winner is... It's me, you bitch. Ha! I win. You can't even see my name. I win, I swear. I feel like I need to move my camera. Let me do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click. And then these two things. You won. I won. I won. I won. I'm trying to click everything at once so I can just shuffle it upwards. Whee! Okay, that way, the reason I have my camera lower down is for a different game, but if we put it up here, we should still be able to see the mine up in the corner when we're in the mine, the level of the mine. And now you can see the dialogue. So we'll just have to remember if-ish where we should put that when we load back up in the game every time. Because I'll have to move it depending on which game I'm playing. And my prize is a hat. I got a little farmer's hat. I think if I win next year, that one's money. But this one's a hat. Okay, I'm going to place these here and water them because they should grow where I can at least get, I think, 2 harvests out of them before the end of the season. Better than nothing. I like the hat. It's fun. It's a victory thing for me. I've demolished Abigail. That's all I care about. Priority level 3. I'm a spiteful bitch. Okay. The Queen of Sauce, by the way, gives you recipes. So you can make stuff once I upgrade the house. This is the fortune. So it says that they're mildly perturbed.
Perturbed.
What does that mean?
What's that?
Okay. Well, I figured that's what it meant, but luck is not on my side today. So no mines today. That's danger. Danger prone zone. My husband calls me danger prone Daphne.
Constantly hurt yourself. Tell me how I'm wrong.
Nah. I'm not telling you that you're wrong because I know you're right, but like, call me danger prone Daphne.
it sounds better than Ditzy Dumbass. I love you.
I love you. Yeah, he calls me Danger Prone Daphne, which makes my mom laugh because I actually used to dress up as Daphne from Scooby-Doo a lot growing up. What?
You never told me that.
I didn't?
No.
Oh my god,
No
I thought we had this conversation when you called me Danger Prone Daphne last time.
No.
Okay, so I love Scooby-Doo. And because I'm a redhead, it just made sense that I dressed up as Daphne, you know? So, I've actually dressed up as Daphne, I think, multiple times. I've also dressed up as Pebbles from Flintstones multiple times. My mom used to do my hair like up in the little point thing from Flintstones. I'm a Halloween girly. I like Halloween. It's very fun for me. But yeah, Dakota started calling me Danger Prone Daphne, and it makes mom laugh because I actually used to dress up as Daphne a lot. The thing is, yes, I might be Danger Prone, and Daphne may be Danger Prone, but she's really badass. So, I'm not complaining. Girl knows what the fuck she's doing. We had a whole conversation about the different, this should be a conversation. So Wednesday, I'm doing a chit chat stream. Pebbles perfectly fit, right? Chit chat stream on Wednesday. We're gonna talk about movies. We talked about books last time. We're gonna talk about movies. We can talk about books also. But I want to have a conversation about Scooby-Doo and like other movies and stuff. So I'll grab like different movies that I have or shows that I have that we want to discuss. If we want to discuss different things. If you have a suggestion, please put it in the chat. I will grab them for the stream next time. But I want to chat about movies, TV shows, stuff like that. Because that sounds fun. And I'm a big book person and I'm a big movie person. So I enjoy talking about those things. So, for example, I will be grabbing, not all my Scooby-Doo, I will grab probably my collection original set, my original collection set. I'll grab those. I have lots to say about TV shows, series, let's say. He was so swollen as a baby. Oh my god. Is this for your mom? I'm assuming?
Yeah, her phone turned a bunch of the pictures into a video.
Oh, that's cute. I don't like to watch movies at all. You don't like to watch movies? What? What? What's wrong with you? The disdain on my husband's face.
It wasn't disdain, it was mild concern.
By the way, the
I've
baby's
never met
asleep
anybody
behind
that
us.
didn't like watching movies.
Yeah. I prefer
It's kinda-
series.
It's kind of interesting.
I prefer series instead of movies, let's say. You know what's funny?
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
No.
That's fair.
No, you know what's funny? Dakota's the opposite.
I will be a movie. I'm a movie person.
I was gonna say he can't disagree. He'll try to disagree, but he can't disagree because I have recommended him so many shows and shit, and he refused to watch them. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up? I'm sorry. This thing you turned off. Are you okay? You can go back to sleep. I'm sorry. I did. Wait for the trigger. It's okay. You judge me in such a way that my opinion changed. Now I am a movie guy.
I'm sorry.
Stretch. He's gonna get faster now.
Oh, it's gonna get very fussy.
So Dakota's the opposite. He prefers movies over shows, which is hilarious because he'll watch like the same movie like 5 times in a row. He
Yep.
can do that. He'll do
I've
that.
done it.
But he's like doesn't want to watch TV shows. One, because he doesn't think the TV shows I'm recommending him are as good as I think they are, which every single one that you've ended up watching or movies that you've ended up watching with me, you actually enjoy. Right?
Which ones?
Of like movies and shows that I've recommended you, and you were like, okay, I'll think about it, and then you never watch it, and then I end up watching it, and you end up watching it because I watched it. Almost every single one.
Almost.
Okay, what's the not recommended? No, you gotta think about it now.
Alright.
Yeah, now you gotta think about it because I'm taking this with a grain of salt. I'm looking for Haley's gift, by the way.
Take it however you want it.
I don't remember if she likes daffodils or dandelions, so daffodils. But yeah, he doesn't like when I recommend him things because he just doesn't want to watch them. But like, for example, I recommended Raising Hope to him once because he's never watched it. Personally, I watched it as a kid. He never watched it before, and I thought he would really like it because he likes weird comedy shows and movies. So I thought he would like it. He seems to like it. We just are really bad at watching it. What's wrong, baby? And then I recommended. Do you need to come out? Do you need a swing break? Do you need a swing break? Yeah, you need a swing break. Hi. There we go. Ready? Arms up. Arms up. Wow. Did you watch 6 Feet Under series? 6 Feet Under. What do you mean? 6 Feet Under. I need a little more context. Is it literally it's called 6 Feet Under? All Universal loves except for prismatic shard, coconut fruit, salad. Yeah. It's called 6 Feet Under? I don't think so. There's some things I don't actually know the names of. I've watched them, but I don't know the names of them. I've recommended the 100, which we haven't tried that one yet, so that hasn't happened. It's on HBO. I do not have them. Oh. You little toasty. You know that? Toasty boy. I also don't have hashtag pirate for life. I don't know that one either. Hi. Did I turn the fan on? Is it helping? Is it helping? Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah. I didn't recommend watching Monster High, but he did it. He did actually end up enjoying that. I watched it. I felt like watching it one time, and I just sat and binged it for like the next 3 days. Different movies, and he enjoyed it. Say what?
I got bored.
You got bored?
I got bored.
I thought we had the conversation literally just a little bit ago, and you were like, "It's pretty good." Right now, I am in 5th episode of Year's final season, and it's disgusting. Oh yeah, no, I won't watch that. Personally, no thank you. The sun's coming out, by the way. The camera just had to adjust. You want to sit with Daddy? Huh? What do you think? Because your dad takes you and mommy plays like 2 more days, we can go eat. Can we have that agreement? Okay. Yay!
But
So I said I was only going to do a 2-hour stream, but I did end up spending like 15 minutes of it trying to get my audio to work, so I feel like it's okay. Did I take care of the animals and everything? I don't remember what I've done. It looks like I have. And daffodil. Dandelion, not daffodil. No, daffodil. My brain's hurting.
what is your problem? What is your problem?
He only liked sitting up on me a little bit ago. That was all he had done.
Well, Daddy can't sit up straight. His back don't work that way.
I just had him sitting on my lap. I didn't have him sitting on against me, but he seems okay. As okay as you can be.
Okay, as he can.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna donate this stuff really quick, and then we'll go find Haley. Because she should still be in her house right now, I think. Yeah! Actually, I have map controls on, so I actually can see where she's at. I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay. I didn't recommend him Gilmore Girls, but I've been playing it and he's been tuning in here and there and is mostly confused when he does. It's funny. You should watch Fleabag? What's Fleabag? Like a movie or is it a show? I'm assuming it's a show, but what is Fleabag? A series? Okay. Fair. No. We have completed another bundle.
Good job.
I'm gonna sell the speed grow. I'm not going to keep it. I will sell it. A dry-witted woman, known only as Fleabag, has no filter as she navigates life and love in London while trying to cope with tragedy. One sec. The anger, grief-ridden woman tries to heal with a rejecting to heal while rejecting anyone who tries to help her, but Fleabag continues to keep up her bravado through it all. Oh, sounds interesting. Now, was that your narration or their narration? Because that was very well put together. And like when I try to explain shows, I'm all over the damn place. Oh, I don't have money. Damn. I forgot about that. I forgot about the fact that I need money for things. Not mine. Of course, I hate using grammar on daily conversations. Okay, fair. Yeah, when I try to like describe shows, so to give to people to have interest in it, it's, same with books. I'm really bad at it. We had a conversation. I had a conversation with Rom about a book called Carve the Mark, and I was trying to describe it so he could figure out what it was and if he wanted to read it, and it was so hard. It was so hard to do. Gold.
Bless you.
I need 5 of those for a bar.
Bless you.
Cutie patootie. can't describe without giving a spoiler, so I just Google it and paste it. You know, that's fair. I just give spoilers. I give warnings at the beginning. I'm like, hey, this is gonna be a spoiler. And then I go. I posted about a book that I'm reading, and the amount of concentration that took to not put a spoiler in there, I just put, I put on there, currently reading your book, just reached this character's arrival, about cried my eyeballs out, and then I was like, also, your main characters, every time I read about a moment with them, I want to scream, kiss the girl. And that was the best way I could do without spoilers. Yeah. Last time I watched a movie was Hacksaw Ridge. A soldier who refuses to use a gun and turn into a medic. Trippy. Weird. I'm getting hay. No point going to the Wandering Trader, by the way, I don't have money. I was just trying to break open some geodes and I couldn't because I'm broke. You know what movie Dakota has watched over and over and over again? I love him, but he has watched it many, many times. Not even like Separation. When I watch movies over again, I'll watch it once and then maybe a few weeks at the earliest later, I'll watch it again. Dakota, I think, has watched Transformers 1, it's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least 50 times since it came out.
Yep.
It's a lot.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's just, I'm not like that with movies. I don't watch them that often, over and over again.
We want to talk about movies I've binge watched over and over again, just down Periscope. Before we got together, I watched that like 12 times in a day.
I don't think I've seen you watch that once.
Because you don't like older fun movies.
I like older funny movies. I don't like weird, stupid comedy movies. Like
My
that
point has been made.
Like that weird Robin Hood movie that you watched and it hurt my brain.
My point has been made. So I don't watch certain movies around you.
Great choice.
Which one?
Which movie?
Oh, down Transformers 1, or are we talking about down Periscope?
There was like a weird Robin Hood comedy movie that he watched the one day when we were together and started dating. Not together, we are together.
Okay.
Transformers 1. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, no, the Robin Hood movie you're talking about is Mel Brooks' Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I didn't like that. Not a bit.
It's not designed. It's just made to be funny. Literally, that's all it's supposed to be.
That's fair. I just didn't enjoy it. Okay.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. I watched it once. Never heard of it before.
That's fair. A really old movie.
No, I mean. I did make him turn it off though, because it played like 3 times. Twice? Maybe 3 times? I don't know.
I don't remember playing it more than once.
It played a second time around because I remember watching. Yeah, because you were asleep.
Ah, it restarted. My bad.
Yeah, it restarted, and I don't really watch TV when I go to bed because I
Ow, ow.
had a seizure as a kid, and years ago now. But like,
Not a problem now.
yeah, they told me that seizure activity has ceased, but they never understood what caused it. So I tend to just avoid everything that was happening in that moment when I had the seizure, and that is one of the things is watching TV in the dark at night. Um, because it does actually make me really feel really sick sometimes. So I don't do that.
I try to keep the lights.
Yeah, Dakota tries to keep the lights on when he goes to sleep with TVs on, but like, it's just sometimes he falls asleep with it on, and then it continues playing over and over and over again for some reason. It just triggers into a thing. It says so long.
It really shouldn't do that though, which is kind of weird.
I don't know why it does it, but it has done it a couple of times.
Good to know.
With different shows that he watches, and because sometimes I'll fall asleep before him, so he's watching the show, so it's not a big deal.
I'm trying to
And
figure out why the hell the timer's not working. That's a new one.
I don't know. But yeah, sometimes I'll fall asleep before him, so it stays on while he's watching it, and he'll either turn it off when he gets ready to go to bed, or he'll accidentally fall asleep with it on. I was gonna say, I have his binky.
Go ahead.
It's not a big deal though because if it's on and he falls asleep, I wake up maybe an hour or so, either after he falls asleep or something like that, and I turn it off myself. But a lot of times when I wake up, I'm already feeling nauseous from waking up because it's been on so long in the dark. But it's not a huge deal. I have a remote next to me. I just turn it off.
Yeah, we got 2 remotes on for that TV for that reason.
Yeah, and like when Dakota falls asleep with the TV on, I'll walk in there after he's fallen asleep and turn everything off for him. By the way, that's me.
I know it is.
If you didn't know,
No,
I turn everything off after he falls asleep. I never cry. Maybe for my favorite football club, which they lost trophy last minute. Oof. Since my child until I watched Fleabag, it affected me a lot, and the character was like my friend, and the directory successfully managed to link character and the audience. Even I went to Phoebe Weller's live show because of her Fleabag performance. It was raining and so freaking cold, but I had 3 hours long train for to meet her. So you should give a chance. I will definitely give it a chance. I just gotta remember to do that.
I got sticky notes right now.
I do have sticky notes. You right? What's it on, by the way? Great way to sleep with the show on. Yeah. He goes to sleep because Dakota and the baby both fall asleep with sound a lot better than they do with silence.
Mm-hmm.
I, on the other hand, I've gotten, because I had that seizure in 4th grade. 4th grade. So I've been used to not having any sound besides like background noise that happens in life in general on Prime. So we can watch it on your stuff. But I got used to not having any sound because I wasn't allowed to sleep with the TV on for 2 straight years while they were trying to figure out what was causing it, and then they never really figured it out. That was Evelyn warning me about my crops dying eventually. Look at this! Salmon berries. They're fun. Here we go. Ready for this crap? It's a harvest day. I also prefer to sleep in a dark and silent place, but despite I hate noisy places, I can sleep with sound. Yeah. Dakota's I don't want to say because of his introvertness. I think it's more of just your character in general. He cannot stand constant loud noises, is what I guess you could say. Yeah. He goes a little nuts. So like when we used to work in a store, he does still work in a store, but he works overnight. Where I'm assuming it's probably a lot quieter than
It's nice.
where we used to work. He wears headphones all the time. Yeah. And if he doesn't have his headphones, he's playing the sound out loud because it helps him focus, I'm assuming. Best way to describe it, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm guessing here. I'm pulling this shit out of my ass. Just so you're aware.
So,
I'm doing pretty good? Cool. This is
that's not.
This is just what I'm assuming off of what I've observed with him.
If you don't want it anymore, you just gotta say so. Yeah.
It's just what I've observed. I prefer sound sometimes, but my ADHD is all kinds of wonky, so sometimes sound is great, sometimes it's horrible. And we're gonna finish this day off and go eat. I'll end the stream and we'll go eat. Ooh, gold. I need more parsnips now. That's annoying. I also prefer to... Oh wait, I read that one. I'm so used to silence that my head starts to hurt 3 to 5 hours after it gets quiet. That's fair. Are you okay?
I don't think he can. Now, trust me.
Saw that smile. Is that helping? Does it feel better?
It'll feel even better.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually helps.
Usually falls right asleep.
Yep.
There it is.
There's the burpee.
No, it was a little delayed.
Yeah, feel better? He smiles. That was such a big smile. Okay, I need more parsnips, but I'm just gonna buy whatever I can afford right now. And we're gonna sell all of this. We don't need it. Yeah. You feel better? I smile. You scared him. You did that. He like was sitting up and was so happy with himself, and then you did that, and he was like. Did Daddy scare you? Are you okay? Did Daddy scare you? I'm gonna forage today, pretty much. I'm just gonna be getting the berries that I can get. Oh, I need to get her axe. I'll go do that. Excuse me. Okay. Hi. You feeling better? Hi, Smiles. Hi. Hi, precious baby. Oh, yeah? 30 it is. I'm now broke. I see you. I see you. Hi. Say hi, Daddy. Say I love you, Daddy. You're just looking at me and smiling really big. Are you a happy boy?
He's a bouncy boy.
Are you happier now? You feel better? Feel all better? He's got milk on his face.
Yeah.
Do you have it? I was gonna say I can go find one.
Can't see.
Yep, got it.
Really?
You slobber on you.
Tootie butt!
Tootie butt! It
Tootie
probably
butt.
needs changed. Do you need butt change? Do you need a butt change? Hi, Smiles. Do you need a butt change? The butt change. She's smiling at me. The butt change. Okay. Hey, BB. Hey. Yeah? Yeah? Mommy's almost done. She's just gonna water her crops and then go get that axe because Mommy's gonna forget if she doesn't go get it now. And then we're gonna harvest a little bit of stuff. We wanna forage with Mommy? We're gonna forage? Yeah!
Hi! How you doing? You gonna chase after your toe beans?
Oh!
It's right there. Right there.
Ew, it smells. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewer. I think Gunther has the key. Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum, why would he have it? Yeah. I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for the big rusty old key. They're cute. Jazz is so smart. There's something moving around in there.
That's Thank you, buddy.
Dot dot dot. And I jumped. I know what's in there. I know. Yeah. Mommy does know.
Fill in the rest of us.
Crowbos? I want to say Kronos, but that's not right.
Might have to spell it for me.
I don't know how to spell it. Give me a sec. Krobos.
That guy.
This dude's in the sewer. And the dwarf is in the mines. The axe is down in this corner. Yeah. Axe is collected. We get the rusty key by donating things to Gunther, by the way, in the museum. It's just something you have to unlock. What's today? When's St. Patrick's Day? 17th, right?
I think so.
Okay, so we still have like 2 more days. So next stream, someone remind me when that day comes around. We need to go to the waterfall. And I don't know what you're talking about. Just don't let me forget, because I forget every single time and then I get upset at myself. Yeah. This is the hat mouse. We unlock stuff as we go farther in the game. Yeah. Yeah. Just want to collect the forageables around here. Okay. That's it up here. We'll go around the pond, make sure we're not missing anything.
And this one's broken too. Okay.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Man is it's in German. I always write it's instead of is. No, fair. Spring 17 is St. Patrick's Day, right? Yeah. He added in the most recent update a little bonus thing in here for that day. And so I like to go and do that, but I always forget about it because it's so recent that my brain forgets. It's not something I remember I need to do. Same way on the last day, I think it is, of each season, we need to go to, or just whatever season we're in, on the last day, we need to go to the park and shake the bush. That one's probably a little trippy here too. But I swear it makes sense. There's a reason for it. Big yawn.
Yep.
Big yawn, daddy.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
Did he yawn?
Yes. Smiley butt.
Every time he yawns, he gets me.
Smiley butt.
Kitty potato.
Well, he's following things.
Is he? He's tracking better.
Kinda. Still needs to try to focus on some things.
I swear he doesn't give a shit. The
Follow Daddy's
doctor.
head just fine.
Yeah. The doctor was trying to get him to follow, to check his eye movements, and I swear he just doesn't give a shit. He can wag stuff in front of his face. He does not look at it. He really doesn't care. He'll focus more on like you and your face before he'll focus on anything else. Yeah.
You're ridiculous.
We got some money because we found our axe. Yeah. Daddy got it at you. Guys, make a mommy yawn.
Daddy's tired as shit.
Why are you tired?
I haven't slept.
Oh. But you slept most of the night.
Which is the weird part.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I think that's
confused
why I'm fucked
about.
up.
You slept
Schedule's
most of the
off.
night? It's not really. Did you sleep till 6 when you woke up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is.
Schedule's messed
You
up.
overslept.
I vaguely remember being up at 3 when I took them off of the crib, but that was it.
Yeah, maybe probably should have stayed awake when.
And I woke up, yeah.
Yeah, when you woke up at that time. Actually, I want to use the rest of my energy.
You were never gonna be able to get up
What do you mean? Get up?
with him laying on you.
No.
I fell asleep on mine. It's hilarious.
And every time I like shifted him to Like the reason I was up so late and didn't come to bed till later is because last time I got him up and early before he woke himself up to move him to the crib, he would not go to sleep. That's why that one day that I was sitting there, I just looked dead.
Mm-hmm.
And you ended up taking over before you left for work. That's why. Because I'd woken him up earlier than.
But that day I put him in tummy time.
Yeah.
In bed. Gotcha.
Yeah, because I was getting really tired, so I picked him up off the playmat to take him to bed. And when he woke up, as I was lifting him up, he would not go back to sleep. And then he would scream at me and still would not go back to sleep. So I was really, really exhausted. Yeah. Mommy's done. She just gotta end the day and save it. And then we're going on a road trip. Mommy's gotta get dressed. But we're going on a road trip.
Dressed too.
Daddy's more dressed than Mommy is.
Whatever, these are my PJs.
Yeah, but you could wear your PJs out. Okay.
You could too.
Not really.
If you wanted to. You don't have to.
Alright, level 3!
Yay!
We can now make a beehive, which I need to make tappers first. Which I think I can actually make now. Let me check that real quick.
Squish. Squish.
Just so I know info-wise.
It's my neck. Don't squish that.
I do not know how to make tappers yet. I think I need to get foraging up higher before I can get tappers. So that's fun. I came back from the kitchen. Hello, hello. Hello! Unfortunate timing to come back though. I'm going to get off because I am hungry. Bubba's tired and needs to take a little nap. So we're gonna go for a car ride to go get food. We're gonna go get fettuccine alfredo. Is that right?
Yep. Chicken fettuccine.
Chicken fettuccine alfredo from Olive Garden.
Chicken fettuccine alfredo with extra chicken.
With
chicken's
extra
my favorite
chicken?
part.
Chicken is my favorite part too. That's why I try to eat
Yeah, you try
more
to eat the
noodles than
first.
my chicken.
I have the nasty habit of
Of
putting
course.
first.
I will be back tomorrow. It'll again not be a very long stream. I need to study. I really have enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go eat and then I'm gonna come home and study because I need to come home and study.
Bed for work.
And then tomorrow it'll be a short stream as well. Max 2.5 hours. The only reason I went like 2.5 for right now is because of I spent the first like 15 minutes trying to figure out my audio. We just still don't know what's going on. Thank you. I appreciate the luck, but I'll be back tomorrow. Subnautica?
Sure.
Subnautica tomorrow. So I'm gonna
Because you
go.
and the ocean get along great.
Yeah, that scares me, but it'll be fun.